We start this episode of KRPG Terraria off in Star Hard mode. I'm currently finding demon altars to go and smash, as I do feel like I need a bit more rare ores, as I'm not really finding as much cobalt and orichalcum as I would like. Now the hard part right now is actually finding cobalt and orichalcum and titanium, since I can't use spelunker potions for whatever reason. They're just kind of bugged. I had to find them, I don't know, I guess without spelunker potions, which is kind of annoying to do. Not impossible, but it's kind of tedious and takes a lot longer than it really should. Just to put in perspective how long it should take, I guess, is, this clip I'm editing down, this episode I'm editing down is like a little over 2 hours long, and I'm estimating that really only half an hour of it is actually not finding rare ores. And it wasn't even like I was making the full armor sets for cobalt or calcum. I was just like finding the bare minimum I need to make the pickaxe so I can move up to the next rare ore. So I was finding the bare minimum for cobalt to make orichalcum, and same with orichalcum. But even like doing that, it still took a lot longer than it should to find all the ores. Titanium took the most to find. At even like going down to the underworld and like skimming the top for titanium, I still could hardly find any. You never know how much you rely on one potion until it's gone. Then you realize that, man, you'd really like that potion back. Now I've made the full set of titanium armor, my next goal is the mech bosses. I do want to do destroyer first to get the mega shark. Anyway, here's destroyer. Now, if I played that a little better, I could have easily beaten Destroyer, but I didn't have the materials to make another mechanical worm, and I didn't beat Destroyer, so I can't just buy another one from Mutant. Plus, he's dead. So next boss, I'm gonna attempt is Skeletron Prime. Now Prime was the easiest boss that I've fought so far. I mean, I guess, in my opinion, he is the Easiest mech boss, but hey, I'll take it. Free win. With the hollowed bars I got, I didn't see anything that really interests me except for the hollowed hand cannon, which is pretty strong. Unfortunately, it's not automatic, so I'm gonna have to keep clicking. Now, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do next, so I decided to expand my base because why not? And when I looked at the housing list, I realized that there's a long list of NPCs who want to move in, but I just don't have the space for all of them. I'm fighting Wall of Flesh a few times because I want to make an Avenger emblem. I keep getting every other emblem except for the Ranger emblem. And of course, Ranger is the one I really need the most. But hey, at least by the end of this farming session, I did have a good bit of money. Now, I did want to continue fighting the mech bosses, but unfortunately I didn't have enough souls of light and night in order to craft anything. So I decided, best use of my time right now is to fight a Brain of Cthulhu over and over to 1A, get some more money. By the end of this, I think I had like 3 platinum. And 2, I did want to get all the blueprints for pre-hard mode. Also, I wanted to use the King Slime method of gaining souls of light and night very quickly. Fortunately, Mutant hasn't moved in yet, and so this was just kind of a way to kill time. For those who don't know what I meant by King Slime method, it's basically where you go into the Underground Hollow or Underground Crimson, or whatever your evil of the world is. You just fight King Slime a bunch of times. That generates a lot of souls of light, because as you know, when King Slime takes damage, he spawns little slimes, which all have a chance of spawning souls of light. Anyway, here's rematch with Destroyer. Immediately after, I decided to fight the twins, because seeing as Prime and Destroyer went down pretty easily, the twins should be no problem. And of course, to no one's surprise, all 3 mech bosses did go down fairly easy. Except for Destroyer, but he's Destroyer. Now, a pattern I'm noticing with all these mods I'm installing is that early game is fairly similar to vanilla Terraria, either that or it's harder, but mid to late game is incredibly easy. This does remind me of fighting like the mech bosses in Dragon Ball Terraria. That one was also fairly easy, wasn't too difficult anyway. I need to fight the twins a few more times to get more hallowed bars. After I made a full set of hollowed armor and a Drax, I needed to head to the ocean to of course make the Mega Shark. Even after making the Mega Shark, one of my favorite weapons in Terraria, I didn't use it because I did find out that the Akimbo Uzis are better, or at least from what I've seen. Now, of course, from having beaten all the mech bosses, I headed to the jungle to find chlorophyte ore. Looking back, I realized, it was kind of a waste of hallowed bars to make a full set of hallowed armor when I got chlorophyte almost immediately after. But, I don't really have much use for hallowed bars right now, so I figured, hey, why not? Anyways, after making a full set of hallowed armor, I figured it would be smart to pair the Akimbo Uzis with crystal bullets, which as you can see here. After making a few more accessories, I figured, it was time to fight Plantera. Something I forgot to show earlier was the fight against Orcrum. Fight against Orcrum seemed a lot different from what I remember from mobile. Although, to be honest, I never fought Orcrum much in mobile Terraria. my main concern for Mobile Terraria back when I played it was actually trying to get to, what, wave 15 in the Pumpkin Moon? Anyway, that's all I have for today's episode of KRPG Terraria.